Hey guys, it's Unicorn's Dust again for some more BJD videos. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded anything, and to be honest, it's just because I've been incredibly busy. I've been working on my my training for my black belt, and it's pretty much taken up all of my time. I haven't really done a whole lot with my dolls recently, even though I still really want to keep up with these videos. To be honest, I almost consider taking down my old videos and just starting over again. I know the quality isn't the greatest, and I'm not that good at editing, and like just starting over. I have an iPad now, so hopefully the camera quality on my future videos will be a little bit better. I'm still not sure yet if I'm going to take down the old ones or not, or if I'm just going to kind of just keep going forward. Anyway, even though I haven't really been able to do a whole lot with my dolls, a lot has changed. Doll and Mine had their huge going out of sale blah 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 thing, and I was pretty sad because Doll and Mine has been one of my favorite companies for a really long time. And I had a huge wish list of dolls from them that I wanted to order. So I actually ordered 5 heads from them. They just recently came in. I'll go over them probably in another video, not right now. I ordered they're all in like the happy size, the 45 centimeter size. I ordered Lorena with the open eyes and Lorena with the closed eyes. I ordered Luria, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I ordered Julius, and I ordered one more who I can't seem to remember off the top of my head right now. So whatever. So they finally came in, and I'm also excited because I ordered a couple of bodies from Alice's collection back in May, and one of them, my ring doll body, came a couple months ago. She actually came really fast. I was super surprised. The other one that I ordered from Loongsoul, I ordered one of their new girl bodies. She just came in like 3 days ago. So that's who I'm going to be doing the review on today. I got her for my Doll Leaves head, the Amara head that I got earlier this year. So yeah, this is going to be kind of a review on a Doll Leaves / Loongsoul body. So I'm going to show her. I have her right here. She is naked, so just keep that in mind. So here she is. Hopefully the lighting isn't too terrible. As is like totally clear, you can see that she's 2 completely different resin colors. I did that on purpose. I got the Loongsoul in their like tan option, and the Amara is in just their like regular new skin. I plan on dyeing her head or possibly like blushing it to match, but I didn't want to dye like the entire doll because that's way too stressful for me. So I was like, oh well, it'll be easier to just dye her head to match, and that way also I don't have to worry about her body, like, you know, like all those problems that can happen with dye if it like rub off if I'm doing body blushing or something. I'm actually I love this color of tan that she's in. It is so pretty. It's actually really funny. When I first opened her, I did it like at night, and so it was like under like artificial lighting, and for a second she didn't even look that tan. And I was kind of bummed. I was like, oh my god, did they send me, you know, I waited like 5 months for her. Did they not even send me the right color? But I don't know. That was, my eyes were playing tricks on me. She's not like a super, super dark tan. Like, make no mistake, she's not going to be like super brown. But she is this really lovely, like lighter shade of tan, which I personally love because, I mean, I'm half Mexican, so I mean, you can't really tell, but I have this, I'm not like white, and I like it because I feel like she looks a lot like me. So I think it's really pretty. And the Loongsoul, so to get more onto the body, like, I've never handled any dolls from this company before, but I was surprised because she's, like, the resin is incredibly smooth, which is very different from a lot of my other dolls. They're more like they've got like more tooth, I guess you could say, to them. Like, they're a little bit rougher, not in a bad way, just like I like it. And she's not like that. She's much smoother. I'm surprised because she has absolutely no seams whatsoever, which I always thought, like everyone said, like the tan dolls have the worst seams ever because you can't sand them down because, you know, like it'll scratch up the tan or whatever. So, I mean, I have no problem with seams either, so I was fully expecting her to have them. So just the fact that she doesn't is kind of weird to me. I mean, it's a nice surprise, but I mean, like, if that's important to you, then, yeah. So hopefully I'm gonna show, so I believe this is one of their newer bodies. I really, really liked it because she's more of a pear shape. As you can see, she doesn't have a particularly large bust, which I always prefer for my girls. She's a little more, she's not super nipped in waist. She's got larger hips, which I really like. The sculpting, I think, is incredibly beautiful. Like her hands, I don't know if you can see. Her hands are so pretty. Really nice. She actually came with a second hand, just one though, to switch out. And she came with high-heeled feet, which I was not expecting. I did not realize that she came with those extras, so that was a nice little surprise. Her arms are double jointed, but so doing the first joint, you know, the first bend is pretty easy for me. I have kind of trouble getting her to do, okay, that was a little bit easier, so maybe I'm getting used to it. I do think pulling out the second joint is a little bit like finicky. I'm always kind of like, 'cause she's so small. But she is double jointed. She can reach her face. Same thing with her legs. She bends really easy, nice 90 degrees. There is like a double joint, but I've yet to like, I don't really like making her do it. Because again, the second joint feels kind of finicky to me. Maybe I'm just not used to, I mean, a lot of my dolls are double jointed, but I'm not big on like posing them for like extreme poses for pictures and stuff. My guys kind of just like stand and sit around. So it might just be because I'm not used to it. But she does have a double joint, so she can, I mean, she can go pretty far. Her foot actually points really well. See, it goes all the way back, goes all the way forward. So she's got a pretty nice range of motion in her feet anyway. And then of course with the heel, even more. She does only have the one bust joint, which I like. I'm more over how it looks than how, you know, how she works. So, I mean, I don't mind that, but she's not particular, I mean, she can't really go forward that far. So she doesn't really have the greatest range of motion in her torso. So that's something to keep in mind if that's important. As for the head, I think the neck is too long for the doll leaves head. I do plan on sanding the top. I'm a little bit nervous just because of the whole tan resin thing. I mean, even though they managed to get rid of her seams without, you know, marking her up, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but I'm hoping that because I only plan on sanding the top, that when I put her head on, you won't be able to see anything should there be like marks or discoloration. But yeah, it's just a little bit too long for my taste. I mean, maybe it won't be so bad once I put a wig on her, but it's hard to say. But aside from the length, I'm actually really, really happy with how she looks. I think the proportions are great for my aesthetic anyway. She looks really good, and I think she's got like a really great rate of motion. She can go forward really far back. She can go back really far. She's got a nice range left to right. There's like very, very minimal gapping, like just very, very tiny amount. And so she's got a nice range of like motion. So really my only the only thing that kind of bugs me is just how long her neck is. So otherwise I'm super pleased with the way she's turned out. I think she's going to turn out really, really cute once I get her head the same color and she's all kind of done up. So I'm going to be showing you another hybrid later in a different video for one of the other I mean, I got a ton of hybrids that I can show anybody. I love hybriding, so it's kind of, if I can show some options for people out there who are looking for bodies that maybe they don't like the default, then I'm happy to help. So I've never really done an in-depth doll review, so I'm not sure if I'm like missing out on something. If there's something that you'd like to see in regards to this body, just let me know. But overall, I'm incredibly pleased. I know Loongsoul kind of has a reputation for taking forever to send their dolls out, so it was a bit of a wait. I know some people have been waiting for like close to a year for some of their dolls, but I believe those are more of their like full set limited dolls. I don't know for sure. I don't want to speak for them, but that does seem to be the trend for this. Just like a basic body in the special tan. I waited just under 5 months, and I did, like I said, I did order through Alice's collection, which is great because she's so easy to like get in contact with. You know, I got a little impatient around like the 3-month mark. I was like, hey Alice, can I just get an update on what's what? And you know, she always answers within 24 hours. So I always highly recommend her for anybody, because there's so many, she's a dealer for so many companies that it's always kind of like the first place to check out just to see if what I'm interested is on her website, because I'd much rather go through her. It just makes it a lot easier on the whole like communication front and whatnot. So yes, I actually believe this head I also got from her because it's a Doll Leaves head, and she is also a dealer for Doll Leaves. So this is my new girl. Her name is Vetani, for anybody who cares. So this is Vetani, and I love her. Altogether, she's about, I would say about 43 centimeters, so a little bit on the shorter side, which I also like. I actually kind of wish she was a tiny bit shorter, but that's okay. So I hope this video was informative, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!